Hi everybody, it's 9 o'clock and 9 o'clock is with me, Father Warner. We are coming to you from the city of Mumbai. You can hear the honking right outside my window as we do these daily broadcasts. We are in the third week of Advent, Thursday of the third week of Advent. Our text today is taken from Luke chapter 7, verse 24 to 30, a continuation of what we did yesterday. And I've entitled today's text, Is God to be Found at the Disco? So open your Bibles, go to Luke chapter 7, verse 24 to 30, read the text, pause the video, read the text, and then you can carry on with the reflection that I have to give you. Now, the gospel of today, as I said, takes off from yesterday's text. The disciples of John the Baptist have departed to report to John what they have seen and heard about Jesus. And then Jesus turns and addresses the crowd. He turns John's question, "Who are you?" on its head. Jesus now asks the crowd who or what they think John was. Jesus does this in a series of, if you look at the text, in a series of what I'd call rapid fire questions. Two of these three questions which are rhetorical. So clearly rhetorical meaning that the answer is already in the question. Now, clearly, says Jesus, one does not go into the Judean desert to see some prosperity preacher dressed up in an Armani suit. Even more, they would not go out into the desert to meet this ascetic prophet who could be swayed by political muscle like that of Herod the ruler. This was John the Baptist they went out to see, a man who wore his credentials on his sleeve and never had a hidden agenda. This was one clear thinking and straight talking man of God. Now, clearly John did not belong in a palace. That was not who he was, nor was that his calling. So why ask Jesus, would you want to hear otherwise from a man whose mission was not to pad up the immorality of kings or the sins of commoners? When John preached, the message he preached was the same for all. God's message, my dear friends, does not change according to one's social status or someone's bank account in your congregation. The point that Jesus is making is clear. What are you looking for? If you went looking for a king in the desert, you are looking in the wrong place. And if you went seeking John in a palace, you would be wasting your time. If you want to truly get what you are looking for, then where you look and what you look for is crucial. So, coming to the title of my teaching, could God be found in a disco bar? I presume nothing is impossible for God, but most likely your chances are slim considering that the primary purpose of a disco is not oriented towards finding God. But it is not only where you are looking, but also who or what you are looking for. If we are seeking Jesus this Advent, then we have to seek Him in the solitude of our hearts. And it is helpful if that solitude we seek is also matched by a place of solitude. You know, I could pray while on the train or bus to work, but that should be my last resort and not the first and the easiest option I make. So I understand that many people pray while traveling to work, but if you do have the time to also go to a chapel, that would be the better option to make. But I would understand entirely if time is something that you are struggling with. So many miracles, my dear friends, in our lives are lost because we are looking for the right thing in the wrong place or the right person in the wrong place. I'd like you to pause and reflect today. Ask yourself, what am I seeking in life? What are my true values? What impresses me? You know, Jesus was impressed by John because he expresses God's values and chooses simplicity of life. And so I asked Jesus if he is impressed by me, and I listen in my heart to what he says to me. I want to wish my dear friend Sylvia D'Souza a very, very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sil, to you and to Tony, known you all for so many years. And also to Nikki Agia, who lives in Toronto. Old friends, I've stayed at their home so often. Johan and I, her husband and I, spent time in college together, and they've got two lovely boys. So happy birthday, Nikki. God bless you. I know Mum's staying with you in Toronto. Give her my love. To all of you that watch these daily teachings, God bless you. God preserve you. Don't forget to like these videos, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel. And for those of you who wrote in the comments section yesterday, thank you so much. I look forward to your comments. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.